2, we are looking at Wednesdays. Word form, you're going to write it just like it sounds, okay? So you kind of want to say it to yourself and then write it down as you're saying it. So 740. That's word form. Write it down just like it sounds. Expanded form is just like break apart strategy. 700 plus 40, you're breaking it apart by the place value. Okay, 808 people, how many more? How many more? When you see how many more, it's usually a subtraction problem. Okay, so let's do that one real quick. 808 minus 589. Let's do the break apart strategy. 800, there's a 0 in the tens place. This is what the problem looks. 808 minus 589. All right, so that's what the problem looks like, and we're going to do the break apart strategy. You have an 8 in the hundreds. You have a 0 in the tens, and you have an 8 in the ones. You have a 5 in the hundreds, 8 in the tens, and then you have a 9 in the ones. Uh-oh, can't take away 9 from 8. You got to look to the rich neighbor. Uh-oh, the neighbor has his own issues. You can't take away 80 from 0. So we got to go all the way over to this neighbor. We're going to borrow 100. You want to show that with an arrow. See how I'm showing that I'm moving over 100? Now, can I take 80 away from 100? Yes, but we still have an issue here. So you're going to borrow 10, show the arrow. See how I'm moving it over? This is called borrowing or regrouping. 18 minus 9 is 9. 90 minus 80 is 10. 700 minus 500, 200. Now you should be able to do that in your head. Final answer, 219. $219 break apart strategy. Find the product. Product is the answer to a multiplication problem. Find the total area. You want to cut it somewhere. Whoop. Use your hands so you can see the two smaller shapes. That looks like a 4 by 3. So that's 12. Use your hand to block the other one. What do we have here? This is, what do I use? The 7, the 3, or the 11? Well, you want to use the 11. Now the question is the 3 or the 7. You don't want to use the 7 because the 7 is the entire line. We just want this, right? So it's 3 by 11 is 33. Then you're going to add them up. 33 plus 12, 45 feet squared. Draw a parallelogram. The definition of a parallelogram has 4 sides. Opposite sides are parallel and equal in length. A square is a parallelogram, right? Because opposite sides are parallel and equal in length. A rhombus is also a parallelogram. One of these, it's like a slanted square, right? Because this line and that line are parallel. This line and this line are parallel and equal in length. And then you have a rectangle is also a parallelogram. Why? This line and this line are parallel and equal in length. This line and this line are parallel and equal in length. Okay, those are 3 different options for a parallelogram. Look at the fractions. There's 6 people at this party, 4 people at that party. No matter what party you go to, you get the same amount of slices. The numerator. You want to go to the party with the fewer people because the slices will be bigger. Less people to share with. All right, we got elapsed time. Use the number line to solve the problem. Every day at 9:15, Chase. He then takes 2 hours. What time does he eat lunch? Oh, I guess we could use this number line here. That's good. Okay, we want to start at 9:15. Make sure you put AM there. He takes his dog for a 30-minute walk, so we'll put 30. Now it is 9:45 AM. It's good to put an M there for minutes or an H for hours. So I put an M there because it's 30 minutes. He then takes 2 hours to work on his computer. If you don't know how to do 9:45 plus 2, you should just do 1 hour at a time. 1H is now 10:45 AM. Once again, I put an H for hour. Now I'm going to add another hour. 11:45 AM. Noticing I'm labeling it AM every time so I stay organized. What time does he eat lunch? 11:45 AM. Okay, we'll save the Andy question for tomorrow. Hopefully this helps you with Q42 Wednesday's homework.